and events that make news in the global village.
Good evening. This is the 5FM Radio Main News, the headlines. President Hichilema reaffirms commitment to saving Zambians. Luwinda disowns alleged Tonse Alliance resolution circulating online. And Nigeria's ex-justice minister granted bail in 6 million United States dollar corruption case. This bulletin is live on our Facebook page, 5FM Radio Zambia, and live on our YouTube channel, 5FM Radio Zambia. With the details, my name is Lance Sannie. President Hakainde Hichilema has reaffirmed that the UPND government will continue to care for and serve the people of Zambia, driven by its commitment and love for the nation. Speaking during an interaction with residents in Choma, President Hichilema said the government's policies are anchored in care for the Zambian people, citing the implementation of free education policy as a key example. He explained that under the free education program, thousands of teachers have been employed, while DES Constituency Development Fund CDF, ensuring that pupils are now able to sit on proper desks while in class. President Hichilema added that effort in palaces for chiefs across the country. He noted that while some critics continue to question his leadership, the government remains focused on delivering tangible development outcomes, including free education and decentralization, for the benefit of all Zambians.
For you, we care for you because of that love. No matter how difficult it is, we will continue caring for your welfare. Imbo ali luyando gulikeya ali luyando olomuga entu wagamutwala ngoyanda olobuzo wano na wanyuga umulanga botawumwa luba emuga entu kamba ola muyanda imbo mweno balombana nomuma bamaga entu mulabe yata umbayandi kuya kuma muntu ngoyanda na ulala iwa kulimbala iwa imbo mweno bamaga entu mulombana ola muyanda ulabe yata ola muyanda wamana kunze okweteji mambi ulabe yata muyandi mulombana.
Patriotic Front faction PF acting president and Tonse Alliance chairperson Given Luwinda has dismissed as illegal and illegitimate or documents, statements, and materials circulating on social media purporting to be resolutions of the Tonse Alliance. Mr. Luwinda said the alleged resolutions disowned in their entirety and should be ignored with the contempt they deserve. He clarified that for the avoidance of doubt, the status quo within the Tonse Alliance remains unchanged. Mr. Luwinda further stated that it has been conclusively established that an illegal and unauthorized meeting of the Tonse Alliance was convened by the Alliance co-chairperson, Professor Danny Pule. He said the alliance will soon convene a proper, lawful, and duly constituted meeting, the date and time of which will be announced in due course. Mr. Luwinda added that all outstanding matters will be addressed strictly in accordance with the Tonse Alliance Constitution and agreed procedures. Meanwhile, Mr. Luwinda has directed all Patriotic Front members and Tonse Alliance partners to intensify campaign activities in Chawama to ensure a Tonse Alliance victory in the by-election scheduled for 15th January. Earlier, Christian Democratic Party CDP President and Tonse Alliance co-chairperson Dr. Danny Pule announced that the Patriotic Front PF party, led by Given Luwinda, is no longer a member of the Tonse Alliance. Dr. Pule disclosed that on Tuesday evening, 6th January 2026, the Tonse Alliance Council of Leaders convened a virtual meeting from 18 hours to 22 hours to review, discuss, and make resolutions on proposed constitutional amendments following a petition submitted by some alliance members. He said the meeting, which he chaired in his capacity as Tonse Alliance co-chairperson, as well attended by leaders from member political parties, civil society organizations, parliamentarians, and other permanent citizens affiliated with the alliance. According to Dr. Pule, the of leaders unanimously observed that the Tonse Alliance had, for several months, been held back from making progress and had appeared institutionally disorganized due to ongoing leadership crises, internal wrangles and court battles, factionalism, divisions, and rivalry. Out, the council resolved that the Tonse Alliance, the membership of the ECLPF political movement as provided for in the Alliance Constitution and as guided by the late President Edgar Chagwa Lungu. He added that the Alliance has officially severed ties with any individuals or structures associated with the PF party currently embroiled in court disputes involving Honorable Chavinga.
A party in the Tonse Alliance any longer. The 7 is not coming from the PF party. It's coming from the ECL political movement. Okay, that is not the PF party. That is led by Mr. Given Lubinda. This party led by Mr. leadership. They are no longer part of the Tonse. Okay? Correct. So whatever they are doing is not our business. We talk about them, we wish them well. The Tonse Alliance is an alliance of political parties, civil society organizations, prominent individuals, church-related organizations, the ECL movement.
Meanwhile, the Economic Progress PEP has officially withdrawn from the Tonse Alliance, citing persistent internal disagreements with the opposition grouping. According to PEP President Sean Tembo, the decision to leave the alliance was driven by what he described as constant squabbles, bickering, and procrastination among senior alliance members. Mr. Tembo said the internal disputes have had the overall effects of undermining public confidence not only in the Tonse Alliance as a collective, but also in its individual member parties, including PEP. He noted that with barely 7 months remaining before the general election, the Patrol for Economic Progress has chosen to replace bickering, quarrels, and uncertainty with focus, certainty, and resoluteness. The Chipata City Council has recorded a tragic drowning incident involving a 7-year-old girl from Mulonyeni Maziopa village in Chief Mazimawe's area, Chipata district. According to Chipata City Council Assistant Public Relations Officer Tyson Mlauzi, the incident was reported to the council's fire brigade unit on Tuesday, 6th January 2026 at around 17 hours after the child was suspected to have drowned in Msipazi stream. Mr. Mlauzi said the fire brigade responded promptly to the report, leading to the successful retrieval of the child's body. He added that the matter was immediately handed over to the Zambia Police Service for further investigations and the necessary procedures. The Chipata City Council has since extended its deepest condolences to the bereaved family, relatives, and the entire community of Mulonyeni Maziopa village during this difficult time. The council also commended members of the local community for swiftly reporting the incident to the fire brigade unit, enabling a timely response. Mr. Mlauzi said the local authority, through its fire and rescue services, will continue to respond to emergencies as they arise and has urged members of the public to take precautionary measures to safeguard children, particularly around water bodies.
Its fire brigade unit has today, the 7th of January 2026, retrieved the body of a 7-year-old girl who drowned in Msipazi stream in Mulonyeni Maziopa village in Chief Mazimawe's area. the fire brigade unit was alerted by the residents of Mlonyeni Maziopa village when the incident happened. Further, the local authority has handed over the body of the girl to Zambia police for further necessary procedures and investigation.
And in other news trending this evening, Minister of Tourism and Logistics Frank Tyali has placed corporate governance at the center of the Road Transport and Safety Agency's future direction, calling for a clear separation of roles between the board and management to strengthen accountability and institutional performance. Mulenga Autism Foundation consultant Henry Ndandalika has described the formation of a National Autism Council, which is currently in progress, as a major breakthrough in advancing autism awareness and advocacy in Zambia. Business news.
You current in commerce, trade, and business to keep you informed about business.
The Center for Environment Justice, CEJ, has underscored the importance of honest feedback and the Climate Just Communities CJC project from communities in Luangwa district regarding awareness of government empowerment programs if they are to benefit. This came to light during a community awareness engagement conducted in Cluster 3, Mpuka Ward in Luangwa district under the Climate Just Communities CJC project, supported by the Scottish government through Naira Zambia. CEJ Projects Coordinator Engineer Gabriel Mukuka explained that the event was necessary because the CJC project has existed in Luangwa for 3 years now. Engineer Mukuka highlighted that the CJC project is addressing climate challenges based on community-specific needs in 4 districts, including Luangwa, Sioma, Sinazongwe, and Shangombo. CJ is focusing solely on Luangwa alongside the Council of Churches in Zambia. He clarified that CJ's role in the project is advocacy, which includes raising awareness and facilitating informed discussions around climate finance, mitigation, adaptation, and loss and damage.
Last time, it is great internet sector, right? Basically, ma issues yacha. Project. So, wajawenze kuliija, mush understand revezo shtika last time, eh? So, apa manje lelo foot. This take continue issue ya twine feedback na questions ngati mina mafunzo futi na concerns ya raising your foot time. So, atishita bwanji tenda bwanji address time.
At the same function, Council of Churches in Zambia CCZ project coordinator for Luangwa Gift Chipo Mubambe encouraged communities to report any challenges to the CJC project or its partners so that appropriate steps can be taken by the government to resolve them. Mr. Mubambe stressed that what is important is that when issues are raised, they must be followed up and actioned so that meetings are not just held for the sake of meeting.
Meeting ya so wankala action, isn't it? Small man. So that event vinangu ngati vifinikroenda ku agriculture tina office yaba DC kuji tingalembe maletters inangu takopinga bandani ba DC ai yenangu yaenda ku office yaba bantu aba tapere, then we can make it's easy manje kupanga ma follow up. Small man utano isetinaleta ko dandaulo yaso andi ba DC balinayo ileta kapena ni kukanso na kweve ba council secretary balinayo na ku department ya planning na kweve balinayo and chifuna timvere kutinanga isedzatandizo bwanja. I think that's really important maningi chamechinga choke meeting moon. So within a short time nizapasa ma papers mlembe chabe ma critical concerns yena ngutalembako kudala munga ma selection ya mabwanji, then mungalembe chabe fast
Ends the business news, and in news from across our borders, a Nigerian court has granted bail to the country's former Attorney General, Abubakar Malami, along with his wife and son, who are facing money laundering charges. Malami, 58, was one of the most influential figures in the administration of former President Muhammadu Buhari between 2015 and 2023. He was charged last month with 16 counts of money laundering and abuse of office, worth a total of 8.7 billion naira, approximately 6 million United States dollars, and has been held in prison since 30 December. In court, he pleaded not guilty to all charges. He previously described his arrest as politically motivated. And in sports news, Zanaco Football Club has announced the appointment of Beston Chambeshi Jr. as team manager. Prior to his appointment, Beston served as team manager of Nkana Queens Football Club for over a decade. During his tenure, he played a pivotal role in establishing the club's structures, guiding its growth, and building a competitive identity that earned respect within the women's football space. He holds a bachelor's degree in accountancy and has over 6 years' experience as an auditor, bringing strong financial and administrative expertise to his role. His appointment reflects Sanako Football Club's commitment to strengthening its technical and administrative leadership by bringing on board individuals with proven dedication, institutional knowledge, and a deep passion for the game. Stand by for the weather report.
Class Econ Roofing Africa.
Class Econ Roofing, plot 17100 off Katanga Road, 150 meters from Mumbwa Road, Chinika Industrial Area, Lusaka. Class Econ Roofing. Class plus economy.
Class Econ. Class Econ Roofing Africa. Class Econ.
Eastern, Muchinga, Luapula, and northern provinces, including the northern parts of northwestern province, mainly cloudy with rain and thunder. Western, southern, Lusaka, central, and Copperbelt provinces, including the southern parts of northwestern province, partly cloudy with isolated rain and occasional thunder. Ends our weather report, and that brings us to the end of the news. But before we go, a recap of the stories that made headlines. President Hakainde Hichilema has reaffirmed that the UPND government will continue to care for and serve the people of Zambia, driven by its commitment and love for the nation. Patriotic Front PF Party acting president and Tonse Alliance chairperson Given Lubinda has dismissed as illegal and illegitimate all documents, statements, and materials circulating on social media purporting to be resolutions of the Tonse Alliance. And finally, a Nigerian court has granted bail to the country's former Attorney General Abubakar Malami, along with his wife and son, who are facing money laundering charges. For more news, follow us on Facebook, 5FM Radio Zambia, and subscribe to our YouTube channel, 5FM Radio Zambia. On behalf of the entire news crew and the technical department, thank you for listening to the happy world of 5FM. Stay safe and stay tuned to 5FM Radio. My name is Lance Sannie. Enjoy the rest of the evening.